Repping a new juice today. It's your boy the Quackiest Strax with Bubba Juice. Alright. So today, gonna get into some strategies here. Let's pick a map. Oh, I don't know. Something I won't embarrass myself on too bad. Alright, we'll just go with Ascension. For those of you that may not know, for Black Ops 3, which is the game I'm playing, they re-released completely remastered versions of the original maps from Black Ops 1, even Black Ops 2, any maps that had the original 4 characters of Richtofen, Takeo, Dempsey, and Nikolai. That's the 4th one. Looks like I got Tank Dempsey this time. And of course, it is the Black Ops 3 engine, so it runs super good.
Okay. Whoa, where the hell did the color go?
Come on. There it goes. Alright, so I always, every time I see one of these, lay down, collect the 100 points. It's free 100 points. I mean, that's crucial. Sometimes. Not really. First round, I always go 3 shots, knife. Every zombie, 3 shots, knife. Some people do, 4, even 5. As long as you don't hit them in a crucial spot, you can get away with 5. That's why I just do 3, because then I save, some ammo for later, and it's not a big deal or anything, but maximize some points. Oh, there he is. So, first round, I always get Gobblegum. That's what I did. I'll get into Gobblegum strategies another time, but for now, I'm repping Disorderly Combat, which gives me a new weapon every like 10 or 30 seconds. Armamental Accomplishment, which lets me kind of like switch weapons and use items faster. In Plain Sight, zombies don't see me for like 30 seconds. Eye Candy, every time I use it, it's got like 5 uses. The zombies change color. And Mind Blown, which gives the heads of all zombies I can see. Instant kill. It's pretty nice. Round 2, I usually go with 4 shots and a knife. I don't always get in the 4, but I try. As you can see with the 1 bullet I have left here. But it's only round 2, so it's a reliable 2 knife and you're good to go. So that's pretty easy to avoid having problems with.
I gotta get some ammo before the bloodshed can continue.
Alright. After round 2 or 3, I usually open up the first door. You can survive out here for a very, very long time in this map. I'm just gonna pick up the RK5. 3-round burst pistol. Get the radio. Just get it out of the way, really. Pick up the 100 points from Widow's Wine. Get another Gobblegum, just check what I got. I don't want it. It'll just go back in there. In about round 3, aim for the head, 1-round burst. I mean, it's just general. You don't need to. You could get away with knifing if you want to. You get more points for knifing, obviously, but it doesn't really matter. Alrighty. Perfect. Alright. Most often when I slide, I just kind of spam shift so I get up, but if you time it right, you only got to press it like once. Like that. Yeah, just like that. Lovely.
Hey, good deal.
Now it's time to rack up some points.
Getting low on ammo.
Whoops. Alright, now that I've got like 5,000 points, let's go ahead and grab the Cuda.
Time.
Probably the most reliable submachine gun you can get off the wall in this game, in my opinion. Especially when you get it leveled and everything. But I usually stay in the first room until about this point where I get about, 5,000. I come up here and get the box. And
I'm gonna take him down.
hey, mate, that's pretty good. It's really strong. 3-round burst, obviously. But it could be worse. I'll deal with it for now. Check the box one more time. I have yet to get the Gersh device on this map in this game. I just have not gotten it. Argus is pretty good. Not good for points, but it's super solid gun overall. It's right there on the wall. Alright, my next goal is to get about 3,000 or 4,000, which I think I can get in a round or two here. And then we'll be good to go for a while. I did say I was trying to find a map I wouldn't embarrass myself on, but that kill right there was pretty embarrassing. Alright, cool. Just need a little bit more points here, and then I'm set with what I want to do. Why did I do that? Uh-oh. I'm going to share with you my strategy here about how I handle the monkeys on this map, because they can take away your perks. Basically, you leave it, especially when you're playing solo, you want it in a situation where you can handle all your perk machines at once, which later on, practically impossible. It's more of just kind of a luck game at that point. Sometimes my strategy, if I'm really trying to go for a long game, is avoid perks as much as possible. Meaning, let the monkeys hop on the machine once, start attacking it, so they don't drop you a perk bottle. When you're playing with multiple people, that's not a problem, because you'll have up to 4 people to kind of go around and sit at perk machines and guard them. Make sure it's people you trust, because you could ruin friendships. I promise it can. So like in this case, I got the exact perk I needed, and now it's locked behind a set of doors. If I never open those doors, they cannot get Jug. So the only perk I have to guard is that one right now. If I open that door, I have another perk to guard, but I can guard it from Quick Revive, which is what my normal strategy is when I get Jug. So as of right now, I'm sitting really, really nice. I've got perks that are pretty safe. I tend to avoid Death Machine unless I really need it, because it doesn't get as much points. If I open this door, Jug is now not protected from here, and then I have 2 separate perk things to control over that I have to run around to get.
Time for a little break.
So door control is really important on this map in terms of making sure you have a path and also what perks you have, so you don't end up losing them and having to rebuy them later. Later on, it really doesn't matter when you have money, especially with my strategy for this map. Money is not really an issue unless you're buying the box a lot to upgrade weapons, you know, stuff like that.
Told you not to touch me, bone jerky!
Oh, double insta-kill. Looks like I'm not going to get one of those for a while. Alright, as of right now, it's about time to start getting some work done. Gonna leave some zombies so they're not sprinting after me. They might despawn, spawn somewhere else, but for now, it's gonna be fine. Now that I have 5 liquid divinium. First thing I do when I come over here is I'll activate the lander. I usually take just a straight path, and then get the teddy bear so I don't have to worry about it later. And there's not really much else to do unless I want the ICR, which is one of the 2, I think, most solid weapons you can get off the wall for really anything in this game. It's an incredible gun. Alright, so this is lander number 1. Lander number 1 and 2 that I'm going to get for you today that doesn't matter what order you get them in, really. The only thing that matters is the doors you open to get to them. Yeah, that's about it, really. Yeah. So if you want some door control, near box where it is right now, you can open up this door and go up the stairs. Although it is a little more expensive, you can run over here and of course escape down, but you cannot go there unless you open the door. But now the box has a little bit more door control of only the 2 windows and then everything else, so that was almost bad.
Just $1 an action figure.
Got the doll, which I don't really care about right now. I'm calling the lander now. What I'm about to do is really up to personal, really up to just how you personally want to play. If you like to knife and get points for it, the sickle is like a 1 knife till, like, I think anywhere between round 11 and around 15. So if you have the extra 3,000, you don't mind grinding for more points to get ahead or get to your first pack weapon or more perks, then go ahead and get it. It can save you in a pinch. But keep in mind that it will become a 2 knife pretty shortly after you get it.
Rack him up.
The M8 is still a 1-round burst to the head if you hit all 3 rounds on their head. See, right now I've got the money. I'm going to go ahead and buy it. Double points was my key factor in deciding to get it or not, so.
That ought to keep him out for a few seconds.
I had the points, and I just gained all those points back from buying it because of double points, and it's still a 1 knife kill this round. Time to take the lander and dip out. That's lander number 2. Alright, we're doing good. Doing real good here. For those of you who are curious, I got a Vandy Vape triple on my Vupu Drag 157 watt mod. I'm running it at 150 watts, which is pretty high for it, but you know, you can deal with what you got. But the Vandy Vape triple, I've got a triple 0.15 ohm fuse Clapton coil. Many of you probably don't know what that is, but if you guys want a video on it, you know, drop it in the comments below, and I can give you guys an in-depth explanation, and I can even build one. I'm show you guys how I do that and everything else, but it's up to you.
Got it right in his thinking cap.
I like having this Gobblegum mainly for like one reason. If I get stuck in a corner, like, and I know I'm gonna get stuck, right as I get into the corner, I can pop it, their heads go boom. But
Woo! Max ammo! What's this? Back off! Woohoo!
I'm gonna cut the video down a little bit, so in case I don't, what just happened was I was talking to my parent. He came in. I gotta run an errand for him later before I go to class, but yeah. So you didn't miss much. All I did was just grind points over here on this platform. That was it. You didn't miss anything. All right, we're back. So let's see. Alright, so now that I've got about 9,000 points.
Oh yeah! Die, maggot whores!
Points! I have a very, very large amount of points, and I intend to use them.
Nothing left in my guns. Oh, now this.
Ooh!
Oh wow! They're just all limping. Wow.
Uh-oh. We're good. We're good. Ah, I need to be up there. Whoops. Yeah, don't make... See, I'm making the mistakes for you so you know not to do this later. But, my whole point of going up there was, one, to buy the box. Uh-oh. And I forgot to take the other lander. Jeez, yeah, don't make the same mistakes I do. Oh, crap.
Got a monkey on our backs.
I've got a long distance to go. Luckily, they take the stairs. Nothing? Whew! Dodged a bullet on that one. Now, where are they?
Eat it!
One thing that I can't really explain is how to best choose when to reload. That really comes from experience. If you know for a fact and you can hear that there aren't many zombies around and you just popped one off, go ahead and reload. If you're getting low and you've got a break, go ahead and reload.
Juice!
Where is double tap at in this map? Oh boy. I don't remember. Oh, I'm trying to think. There's Quick Revive, there's the Wonder Fizz. That's Stamina Up. There isn't a perk over here, I don't think. Nope. Huh.
Is that blood or is there just a red mist everywhere?
Okay, so I don't think double tap is in this map unless I'm forgetting where it is. I'm just gonna say it's not on this map, but you can get it through Wonder Fizz. Because I don't remember where it would be. Well, rockets fueled. I usually do that one last because I can grind points up on that platform. So I can make sure I have enough points before I go pack-a-punch any of my weapons. And at this point, I can pack-a-punch both.
Protocol 13255 received. Performing integrity check. Awaiting launch initiation.
Ain't nothing stopping me now. Alright, so now that I've got all the landers done, rockets fueled, giving them the security code for everything, launch sequence.
Systems check. Status update 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warning. Launch in progress.
There goes, up to the moon.
Stage 3 initiation complete. Luna protocol online.
Okay. Usually I wait till the end of the round to do this because it's safer, because this room is very tight and compacted.
This just turns the fun knob up to 11! I believe this is mine!
Cool, now that I got 2 pack-a-punch weapons right off the rip,
You hear that, freak
we're gonna have some
You're
fun.
gonna die!
So that's my strategy of getting pack-a-punch pretty early.
Flesh addicts!
And I think the sickle is now a 2-hit kill. I could be wrong. I'll test it in a minute when I don't have insta-kill, obviously. So as far as perks go, I'm still quite set. Jug is protected. Since double tap's not even on the map, they can't take it.
Die!
So the only thing I have to protect is Quick Revive, and I'd be totally fine with losing it at this point. Yep, 2-hit kill. Perfect. The only other perk I might consider getting is Widow's Wine, because it's super amazing. As long as I have grenades, they can't touch me. Which that means each round I get 2 extra hits. Unless I get a max and I get 4. And that triggers before Jug will, so it'll go web grenade times whatever number I have, and then Jug will start getting hit. So it's a really nice gig. And I just got the fear camo for this gun. Nice. So yeah, that's my strategies for this map. I'll show you one more thing before I get going here. I mainly just wanted this to be a pretty quick video, but you know how that goes. So I'll show you my next strategy, the main way to get points on this map. So first, I mean, you don't need pack punch weapons for this. You can do this at any point. I'd recommend having at least quick revive and or jug. Widow's Wine can sometimes screw it up, so be careful with that. But you're definitely going to want the lander here, which doesn't need the power to be on for it. You can technically, I think, get all of the landers, turn the power on, and then launch the rocket right away. I think, I haven't really tested that. I've always done things in a specific order. But the main way to get points, it is kind of time consuming, but you get the most points for it. You just kind of run in a circle, make sure you slide in between some gaps and zombies. You really got to thread the needle here sometimes. Sometimes taking a hit is better than, you know, getting stuck. So keep that in mind. I'm building up quite a bit of a train here. Many of the pro zombies players, even some of the newer ones, will know what training is. It's very efficient. Especially on this map, this is the best place to do it. You can just keep running around in a circle. Stamina up's a good perk to have, especially if you get it out of the Wonder Fizz machine and the door's still closed to it, so that way the monkeys can't get it, obviously, so you'll never lose it. Just another way to do it. But if you want to get to anything, you're going to need most doors open. I've left some crucial doors closed right now. I normally don't use the Zeus's cannon when I train because I don't get much points for it, but as you can see, I just gained quite a bit. I'll train them around till they're nice and big and then kind of scope them in and fire a burst. Or just fire weapons, whatever I got. This normally isn't the weapon setup I prefer, but it works out well. I like something I can just kind of hold the trigger down and just gain points. Like, I just gained 1,000 points right there, and it only took maybe a couple minutes. It's not the fastest way, but it's the most efficient way, I think. You don't have to think as much while doing it. Like, when you're running in the circle, like I said, you got to kind of thread the needle sometimes, which can be problematic. I'm still not the greatest at it. But yeah, the best thing is when you're coming around here, around the circle, and you see that there's not going to be a good enough gap when you get to right about here, and there's zombies like right here, what you can do is if you foresee it happening, just go straight to the lander, take off. The zombies on the lander will go bye-bye. Anything nearby will get despawned or killed. You won't get points for it, but you'll survive. That's the other thing. Or if you see you're not going to have a gap, use the Mind Blown perk, or Gobblegum. You know, something. Just get them out of the way so you can survive. That's my strategy for Ascension. Obviously, doing the Easter eggs can be a little bit more difficult. I'm not an Easter egg doer. I don't have the people to do it anymore, nor have I actually gone through with it because I've never had the people to do it. However, doesn't mean I can't. I could probably get some people around to do it. I might just have to fork over some money and buy this DLC pack for them. They might be down for it, but you know, that's all just whatever I decide to do. So there's my strategies on the Zombies map Ascension. All of these strategies, minus, you know, some of the Gobblegums and like the perk Widow's Wine. But the strategies will work the exact same on older versions of the map and everything else. So, boom.
Time for a little breather.
Anyway, that's it. That's all I got for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.